What's going on, guys? I am 5 weeks out from my competition, and today is gonna be a full day of eating every single meal. So what I'm eating 5 weeks out from my show, show you guys some tips on cooking, and I'm gonna run you through my day. So to start off, I start my morning every morning with lemon juice and water, and then before I head off my cardio, I take 1 serving of L-carnitine and a half of a caffeine pill. Just helps me gets me going. And yeah, so it is right now 10 to 7. So I usually wake up between 6:15 and 6:30. So running a little bit behind today, but I'm gonna head off for my cardio now, and I'll show you guys what meal 1 looks like.
Hey, hey yo, Sap, what's good, bruh? This man's kinda high out here.
Woo! All right, so 40 minutes cardio done. It's getting tough, guys. 5 weeks out, and the cardio is getting to the point where you feel like you have lead weights in your feet. So, but you gotta grind through it. Yeah, so I do my cardio here at Good Life. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so I do my cardio at Good Life if I can get a time slot. If not, I go to Pure Muscle. And right now it is just about 8:30, 25 minutes after 8. And I have a meeting at 9:30 that I have to get ready for. So I'm gonna head home now, and I'm gonna We have meal 1, 300 milliliters of egg whites, 1 egg, 50 grams of tomato, and I'm probably gonna put some no sugar added ketchup on there. I also have my vitamins, omega-3 fish oil, multi-mineral vitamin, and some other vitamins in there as well. And then I'm drinking just some BCAAs, the peach flavor by Fusion, game changer. Stuff's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this because I'm starving, and I will catch up with you guys for meal 2. So it's time to prep up the next few meals. Between 9:30 and 10 is usually my first meal. Meal 2 between 12 and 12:30. And then again at 2 to 2:30, and then my pre-workout meal between 4 and 4:30, and then I go to the gym around 6:30. So that's how usually I space up my meals. We're gonna start cooking up some chicken as well as some rice. So first, okay. So this is just jasmine rice. So my next 2 meals have 50 grams of uncooked rice. So I'm gonna measure out 100 grams. Okay, look there, 100 grams of rice, uncooked, and that is gonna be for 2 meals. So it's about 3/4 of a cup of water inside there. So the measurements on inside here, it would be different for every rice cooker. This one I just know, but like for each cup here would equal a cup of the plastic, a cup of the rice in the plastic cup. So anyways, without getting into the logistics, the water's in there, the rice is in there, and we're gonna let that cook. Now we're going to measure out the chicken raw as well, and we're gonna bake it in the oven. Pro tip for when you're baking, always use parchment paper, lifesaver. So each one of my meals is 200 grams of uncooked chicken breast. So I usually just take the fat off and basically measure out 200 grams of chicken, and I will cook it up. Okay, so chicken breasts are measured out, portioned out. So now I'm gonna pop them in the oven, and honestly, so many people like to complicate this. I don't put any seasoning on the chicken at all. Seasoning actually will just like dry out the chicken as you're cooking it. So pop it in the oven, 400 degrees, and for my oven, it's 31 minutes, and these chicken breasts will be perfect. You have to let them sit for 2 or 3 minutes afterwards because they will continue to cook. And your oven might be slightly different. It could be 30 minutes, could be 32, but honestly, don't complicate it. Put them on the baking sheet. I'm telling you, no seasoning. Season your chicken afterwards when you make your meal. The rice is obviously cooking, and that should be ready in a couple minutes. The chicken will be done in about 30 minutes, and then we'll put together that second meal. Chicken is done, and careful when you open this because you will burn your face off, literally. Look at that. Alright. So we're gonna let those sit 5 or 6 minutes, kind of cool off. They're gonna finish cooking. Then I will put together a meal and show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so I'm putting together meal number 2. So we have the 50 grams of uncooked rice. Like I said, it works out to about 120 grams of cooked rice. I got 1 serving of the chicken breast. After it's cooked, I just shred it up, and then I put some of the Stubbs chicken rub seasoning on there. This one here, it's like a Mediterranean style chicken spice. The secret ingredients here would be just a little bit of the Walden Farms pancake syrup and this Sriracha Dijon mustard. So I basically kind of make my own sweet with heat with 0 calories, because the sweet with heat that everyone uses, it actually has a good amount of calories in it. In terms of like veggies, so this is actually Napa cabbage. Very, very macro friendly, low in calories, and it's just kind of like a filler vegetable. I also put some cucumbers in there, so it's about a half a cup. The sesame ginger Walden Farms, just a little bit of that, and actually a little bit of soy sauce, and it makes sort of like a Asian style sauce. So just a little bit of that and a little bit of soy sauce, some pink Himalayan sea salt, and that's about it. I'm gonna get into this because I'm starving. All right guys, so that's what it looks like all plated up. And also I'll add a little bit of this hot sauce, the Valentina hot sauce, on the chicken as I go. Alright guys, so meal 3, we have, same thing, we have 200 grams of the uncooked chicken, Napa cabbage, and I'm gonna just show you how I sauce up the chicken. Just a little bit of the Walden Farms pancake syrup, and then the Sriracha mustard. You can be decently liberal with the Sriracha mustard because there's no calories in it. Mustard in itself is no calories because it's a seed, right? Mustard seed. So I'm gonna put this back in the microwave, and instead of the rice, we actually have sweet potato, and we'll have one more meal before I go to train, and that one will be rice. So I usually go rice, sweet potato, rice, and then post-workout we'll have sweet potato as well. So what I do with the sweet potato is I cook it in the microwave first, and then I just mash it And if you add a little bit of water while you're mashing it, it kind of stretches it out. Okay guys, so that's meal 3. So 200 grams of the uncooked chicken, 100 grams sweet potato, and then the Napa cabbage. So this is meal 3. I'm gonna eat this, and then I will show you what is in store for meal 4. All right guys, back to the kitchen for meal 4. What we have is 300 grams of raw measured whitefish. Seasoned it up with this Mediterranean fish seasoning, and also some of this mystery spice. Actually, my mom dropped this off. It's like a lemon dill rub or a seasoning. I don't know. I looked at the container, it has no calories. She just gave me some in a bag, so it's really good on fish. And that's what I have on here. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, 450 degrees. That goes in for 12 minutes. So we're gonna wait for that. I'll already have the rice cooked up. I will show you when that meal's all put together. Meal 4 is my pre-workout meal. And we have 50 grams of the raw measured rice. It works out to about 120 to 125 grams of cooked rice. And the fish is done. So we got the fish, 300 grams raw weight, and the rice, and then that is of the cabbage and also some of this organic sauerkraut. So this is really, really good for digestion. And right now it is 4:30, so I'm gonna be training in about an hour and a half. Yeah, so I'm gonna get into this, I'm gonna eat this, and I will catch up with you guys for the post-workout meal. I'm gonna put some of the no sugar added ketchup on my fish, and yeah, just gonna enjoy this. All right guys, so right now it is 5:30. I'm getting my pre-workout together here. So this is the Fusion One Punch pre-workout. This is a stimulant and a pump pre-workout. And I usually do like a heaping scoop of that. This one here has 200 milligrams of caffeine. Keeps me kind of stimulated throughout the workout, but it isn't like, it's not so much that I crash afterwards, so it's good. And then I do about half a scoop of the Purple K reps, and this is a pump pre-workout. So this is a non-stim pre-workout, and this one here has more citrulline as well as beta alanine in it, so you will get like the tingles. Definitely recommend trying these products out. And I also put about 3/4 scoop in my intro workout as well, especially right now when my carbs are lower. It helps me sustain a pump throughout my workout. And then also 5 grams of HMB. So for my intra, I will also do Game Changer BCAAs. This is a fuzzy peach flavor, and honestly, I find that it goes quite well with the Rocket Pop. So this is Rocket Pop mixed with the fuzzy peach, and it actually tastes pretty good. So I'll do about a 3/4 to a full scoop of that in my intra as well. So that's my intra, my pre-workout, and now for the post-workout. So this here is 30 grams of whey isolate. I also have 3 rice cakes. So what I usually do is I mix it with water into like sort of a paste, and then I put it on the rice cakes. So let me show you how I do that. Not to add too much water, it's literally just a little bit of water, as you can see, and then you slowly mix it in until you get like a paste. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on this, and then the rice cakes are actually in my car, so I will have that like right after my workout in my car, and I'll show you guys that after the workout. All right, workout is done. It was a really good back workout, about an hour and a half, and then 20 minutes post-workout cardio on the stairs, and now it's just about 10 after 8. I don't know if you guys can see that, but 10 after 8. So I'm gonna have the quick post-workout meal. So this is like meal 4.5 because it's not really a full meal. It's just, it's 3 rice cakes and 30 grams of whey isolate. So the last 3 rice cakes in the bag, so that works out, and 30 grams of whey isolate. I made that right before we left. So I'm gonna make this up and then head home for meal number 5. All right, guys. That's the chocolate rice cake. There are the other 2 there. And this is bomb. So good. So I'm gonna snack on these and drive home, and I will see you guys back at home for meal 5. So back from the gym, and we're gonna get into meal 5. So let me show you what I got here. We got 100 grams of sweet potato. Also have like probably about, I don't know, 1.5 cups of just romaine lettuce with some green peppers and onions. And on that, a little bit of the sesame ginger Walden Farms and just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So this is really good. I usually have this with one of my last meals, which helps with digestion. And then what we have to drink here, sparkling water. This is like a lime flavored sparkling water. The cherry blackberry Mio. So this combo here is bomb. Definitely give it a shot, give it a shot, give it a shot. And we also have 300 grams raw measured whitefish. This is actually halibut. This is like my favorite fish. But this fish is a lot more expensive. That's why I usually do it like once a day or once every other day. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna get into this and then I will catch up with you guys for meal 6. And it is 9:17. All right, guys, the last meal, we have 300 milliliters of egg whites. I whisk it with 1 package of Splenda and some English toffee stevia. A sweet egg white sort of like cake, as you can see it kind of like fluffs up. I top it with 30 grams of almond butter. We also have 1 egg with this meal. So we have omega-3 fish oils to do 2 more of those. That's also in the morning as well. Milk thistle and tudka, obviously for your liver care. This one is turmeric, as well as it has bromelain in it. So it's really, really good for inflammation as well as digestion. So I take two of these capsules with my last meal and also 2 with my first meal in the morning as well. And then over here, what we have is 1 serving of the magnesium citrate. This is actually natural chocolate flavor. There's no calories or anything in there. So I do 1 serving of that, and then as well as decaf Nescafe coffee. It makes sort of like a mocha coffee, and that's kind of how I wrap up my night. It's kind of like a dessert almost on prep. Obviously no carbs, and also put a little bit of Himalayan sea salt on there. That's pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this and probably chill out and eat. I hope you guys enjoyed the full day of eating. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see anything else. I'd like to do a video each week leading up to my show. So again, 5 weeks out, so it should be pretty interesting. But let me know what you want to see. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. So there's the finished product: 30 grams almond butter, 300 milliliters of egg whites, and then the egg on top. Gonna throw out some Himalayan pink sea salt on there, and that's the last meal. That's meal 6. So gonna enjoy this, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.